Well, welcome everyone who's here in the evening here. Markets are rallying here, and I have a feel we're going to open up tomorrow and above 20 points higher on the S&P. I was considering going long a few times. I've been trading here after hours, in and out, but I just, I'm trying to stick to the rule of not buying when we're overbought here. But this is really, this is really good. I almost wanted to just take the contracts, 5-6 ES contracts, and just go to bed and wake up in the morning. But during that time, we could move down 20 points and move up, and that could definitely, it could, not blow up your account, basically. And so I'm going to just play it by one at a time here. I'll try to bring it down over here, though. And what I'm looking for, and it's been working out pretty good. I feel bad today. I missed a big. I came in very bullish today. I did come in very bullish today, and I wanted to just again take that bigger position and just sit back and let it play out. And I think that's important in this. When you're doing with the prop trading, I think you have to take those gambles because of the risk reward is definitely slanted towards your risk reward here right now. It's a good setup. Market here kind of rallying up 8 and change, but I just can't trying to catch a little pullback, got a pop, pullback, got a pop. I can't buy it right now, and that's the issue we're going to run across right now. So let's go back to the regular charts. Oh, that's working. The Kinetic is working fine. I'm just looking at my I was trying to do some streaming on the Discord, and it was very jumpy. So let's just let's do what we normally do. We kind of recap the day, and this is for futures traders out there who are working with their prop accounts and stuff. Pretty exciting day. We came in this morning this morning we actually had we were in pretty early. We had this inverted head and shoulders pattern going into the open, and a little trend line, and right at the 9:30 we kind of blasted off, and the market really didn't look back at that point. We had a couple good flags. This is a textbook flag, and these are the things you have to remember. If you're going to take trades, only take them in the situation where you get a strong rally and you get a pullback on the 20. This is holding above the 80, or right at the 80, and the price closes above the 20 here. And you had to pop it and you had it again. You kind of rotated back. Didn't get all the way down here, but as you can see, we're holding the 20 and push back up. And then market came up to about 10:45. We have this bigger. When we're in a very strong market, we have very tight, small flags. They tend to flag out, move higher until a bigger flag comes out, and then we move higher. So that first pullback through the 20 brings us to the 50, and the 50 works just as good as the 20. If we get a 50 oversold level, in this case we're underneath the 80 level, but we're holding above the 50, the 50 midline on the 60-10 stochastic. So a lot of that is, a lot of people not even like, whoa, what the too many numbers. I don't understand what's going on, but you'll catch on if you're new. We held that 20. Oh, we actually held the 50. And then had a slight divergence here. And, and I kind of went back and I just analyzed this going back. And you can see the pop, the pullback, holding the 50. Relatively speaking, we kind of came back to the lows. And relatively speaking, we kind of held above that 20 line here. So you can see that divergence. That was about a 5-6 degree angle on that. Now, that was the one that I don't know if I even took that one. That would have been a tough one. But, hey, it was a divergence. And, again, we're looking for classic divergences. The divergence is where we have that stochastic rotation, 1, and then 2, the higher low, with the price going lower low, lower low. So that was actually one here. If you looked at it, that was that. I had to leave right at 12. I actually had to take my son to, I had to help with the car thing, but it's nothing. But that was a good divergence. It was embedded to the upside, and it was a nice little divergence here on a little channel. And that was kind of that low there. And we kind of pushed up here. And we put in a very steep little divergence, and then we had a divergence here long. And not a bad move here at 12:45. I wasn't here for that one. That was when I was in my lunch period. But that was probably the qualifying divergence right here. The reason I go over these videos, is because of it's important to recognize these. Oh, market here. Just what are you doing, market? What are you doing? You're leaving. We're up already 9. And again, here we had a little relative divergence, a higher stochastic rotation here. That's important. That came out at 230. And then we kind of moved up here. And then we had this, and we actually mapped this one out for you. I said, watch for the breakdown to the trend line. We even put that square in there right before it came down. I said, this would probably be a good spot for what we call a trapdoor trend line. So we have a downward trend line that was here from this point to this point to this point to this point. And we just extended out. And then we kind of broke through it. Now we came back and there's an upward trend line here. And we're right on that once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Now what we look for lots of times is that trend line to break, to come down to the lower trend line and then to bounce. And in that case, that happened exactly, that happened so fast. And we kind of had that little low. And that candle low was a higher low right here. So that was a divergence too. So it was a divergence, pullback, and then that was the really big move of the rest of the day. So probably about, what didn't qualify for a super signal, didn't qualify for a super signal, but it did qualify as divergences. This one that didn't, really wasn't any super signals out there today because of the bullishness of the market. We never really had a full rotation. We need a quad rotation for a super signal. We had a quad rotation at 8:30, and that was probably the low. And then we haven't had a quad rotation since, except maybe right around. Well, actually, kind of had one right back here. Maybe here, maybe here. Hard to say. Now we're really extended to the upside. So the lesson here is got to take the setups, got to take the chances. All right, a divergence, and again, these weren't the best divergences, but you will have great divergences. You will have. This was a pretty good one. It's kind of that little fast little spike down, 3 o'clock, right into that 3 o'clock time frame, and the market was very bullish at that point. That went from right under 4,500 to 45, right up at 45.10. It went about, you probably could have got easy 5 points on that 5-point move off of a divergence. So again, that's the goal, right? The goal is to get as many points as you can on the bigger setups. And our setups are, they're tight. You can't mistake them. You might have angles on them. And then a few might break down if the market's extended, and eventually we will start to break trends. But the majority of them we're going to work out, and that's the name of the game. Taking advantage of the setups. Now we're getting a little rotation here fast off the highs. Well, that's being said, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I'm actually here tonight trading that. We're actually trading some of the I'm trading. I just need a little bit more trading. I need a little bit more cowbell in my trading. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. So, yeah, I've been just messing around here, up 200 on the night, just with a couple one ES contracts, and doing trying not to buy on the, a quad rotation to the sell side, waiting for that, at least that. The key here was just waiting for the pullbacks and trying to get the rotation up. So I need a little more cowbell today. I need a little bit more action because I felt like I gave up a couple good setups and I was kind of frustrated on that. And again, that's just the journey of a trader. I've tried to talk about the things I deal with because you might have to deal with the same things. And I think we all deal with that. So we'll wait for another setup. I don't want to be, but tomorrow should be an interesting day. The other big announcement, we've been working on the Discord server. I have it up right now. I sent out a link. I'll add the link into this this email. I'm hearing you from. I figured it out. All right, we got this, and I'm working on kind of setting up the things. And again, I'm going to put this out to members of Day Trading Radio. I want to use this as an additional resource for Day Trading Radio. One thing we do not have is a place for like a soapbox for traders. Where a trader could put their research. So we have a lot of experienced and veteran traders in the room. I would invite them to post their information. I'd make them their own personal channels where they could put their research and put their watch list and stuff. It would be great resource for people. That way you have it there, and then even later on as you get bigger and stuff, you could even do something with it. But it's not meant to replace the chat we have at Day Trading Radio. I will use that chat for Day Trading Radio's main chat. This is more for after hours and for using it. We're going to have, if you can see over here, we're going to have a streaming area where we could do some stuff at night. There's Jody Wody hanging out in this thing. There's I'm pretty new at Discord, so I'm going to take me a while to get everything set up properly with the bots and mods and stuff like that. But right now we have everyone, the DTR members chat. That's where I'm chatting right now. But we have an options chat, we have a stock chat, and a futures chat. And this is, again, we also have this. You could do this at Day Trading Radio thing, but this is kind of really wanted to do this for the voice channels and have traders get together and hang out. So the main hangout will be the members voice chat. That's overall the member. That's where everyone could come out and hang out. If you want to go into separate rooms, a research stock chat room, that's a research stock room. Anything with a speaker is a voice that you could use your mic. You could put up a camera, and you guys could have roundtables and discussions and have a good time at night. The super signals are going to be fed into this on a special channel. I'll test that out after I send something out tonight. And then members research. Again, I was going to put these channels in for members. So if you have a suggestion of what member, and if you're a member and you want your own little chat section, I just put a couple here for an example. The people that help out, and the racer's always there. I was going to make a racer area for his for whatever he likes to use it for. Jerry Jr. helps a lot with the research. I made him, but I'm not even close to being done with this. There's probably 20 traders I would like to put in here. And then you could just go in there and post your stuff and interact with people. The prop trading information of the bull knocks. I got the updated codes and stuff. Anything that's worth knowing about that. And I also want to put a stream up there of my prop account being traded. So that might be a live stream on there, but I have to set that up on another computer. The watch list. We'll probably have a forwarded watch list video there, but I have to set the permissions for members of Day Trading Radio only. Patreon, I have it on there, but I'm not using that. Maybe for people that are not members, we might use that for non-members to get into access into the courses. But I'm also going to use the Discord for course area. And then the bot trading section for the RockBot and Tradometer. If you have any questions or anything on those, I wonder if can I embed a Tradometer on that? Can I embed a live stream of the trade, like an embed an iframer? No, I couldn't do that, right? I can't do that. And then crypto. I have a section here for crypto, which I have RPM's Crypto Cave. If RPM wants to take part of that, I have the crypto news and the crypto voice chat. So that's what I have right now. And again, if there's a suggestion channel here under the welcome channel, suggestions. Oh, there was one. Where's my welcome? Where's my suggestions? I thought I had one. Maybe it's up on the top here. I already lost it. Oh no, I didn't bring it down yet. Here it is. suggestions there. So I'd like to, if you have a suggestion, just type it in there. Please add this room for this trader, and then I'll get to that. Community updates, general things that are happening. I don't know if you're gonna have access to that or not. So that's the I'll send the link. I'll put the link in the description of this video one more time for those people out there. Maybe we'll have some good times with that. Yeah, cowbell is great. Market here pulled back. Fast rotation. Got oversold. Still holding above 80. It looks like a classic bull flag. The market's very strong. Could have jumped on. Could have, would have, should have, right? I was going over something here. We have the market pulled back quickly to the 50, and the 60-10 is holding above 50. The 50 line here, that midpoint line, is important. That's just a kind of an overall line that I watch. And again, we talked about this a couple times. That 20-period moving average, once it breaks down, that 50 comes into play, just like the 20 came into play. And the rule remains the same. If the stochastics are underneath 20, but the prices hold above the 50, and this is holding closer to the 80 line, it's typically a good bounce area. In this case, it was holding 75. I want to say maybe it's the 50-50 setup. Market down to the 50, above the 50, the 20, the 9.3 to the 20, but this holding above the 50. I'd rather see it hold above 70. Let's give it that. Bull traders in on this little bounce. So further, welcome back. Good to see you back in the markets. Interesting day in crypto. How did Bitcoin end the day today? What's the news? Let's see if we could dig that chart up here. Let me start my crypto feed here. The Coinbase. 29. I don't know. Oh, it got up to 27. 28,000 it got up to. It's been drifting back though. It's been drifting a little. Alright, BTC. Bitcoin. Alright, well, let's keep that out there like that. Custom text. 9, and we'll just keep it like that. Nice entry there, bull trader getting in on that. Let's see here, that 50-50 setup. I'll open that up a bit here. Oh, the other thing here, don't forget, one last, I'll post the coupons. Coupons are ending for the bull knocks, ending in a couple days here, the 31st. So 2 days left on that. 2 days left only on the bull knocks. 90% coupon, 91% I believe. So maybe tomorrow I'll take a shot on something, and if it doesn't work out, you just pick up another pick up another one for the hell of it at these good rates right now. We're just doing a fast update on a couple stocks going into tomorrow. The VinFast, that was the crazy IPO. That was the third most valuable car maker after coming out as an IPO. Where is this from? Thailand? Is that Thailand, I think, or Vietnam car maker? But I was super surprised. That's still hanging at 44. I predict this down, much lower in a year from now. I don't know what, how long this is going to take to come back down. There is some momentum in it, so it could get choppy and stuff. There's some shorts in it. It could get a little further short squeeze, but boy, this will be a good one down the road. But best bets for this week here continue to be, and we did take the Generac GNRC off on the gap up today, and we up against the 50. The hurricane striking Florida tonight, so if you're out there down there, stay safe. We probably will see this. We'll probably see gap up tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe pre-market it won't be that bad. Maybe it'll gap down. I'm okay being out of it, but overall, Generac, as you can see, a nice base here. I think we did a good job trading that. But let's think about the stocks that we really like here. HSY, Hershey's. When we broke down out of a channel like this, the underlying channel line becomes very important. Now, we made a move back up, and typically we sell off of that retracement. Stochastics are still in a very strong phase. I think Hershey's probably going to have some kind of news out of it that kind of helps it pop. Just a gut feeling that there could be something brewing on Hershey's, and just get us a little bit higher on that. So it's just starting off, looks okay. And then the other one is the Intel INTC. Again, these are two this one's really nice because people don't realize that the trend is intact here. We have a downtrend, which has been recently broken. That's like the downtrend line right there. And we kind of recently broke that, and we kind of pulled back to it with the rising trend line, everything holding up. We're going to get through this and move up towards the top part of this line over here. This is our target line. I'm going to move that over to blue also. We'll extend it, make this a little thicker so we can really see that. So we're in the lower part of this channel, the bigger channel. And yeah, I see $38 a target on this. One of the best bets. We came back. It's all good. All the news is behind this. Just looks great. So really happy about that one. Probably number one. So we'll mention AA today here. Further's picking up some Alcoa. That's actually right on an old trend line that I have down here. And a nice turn back up. Not bad. Circle that one. Furthers. And then we have we got other ones here that are still looking pretty good. The Conagra, very similar to the Hershey's Conagra. General Mills, GIS. General Mills not performing as well. Actually, if this broke down, if we need a little lift here on the stochastics, and if we broke out, took out the lows, and then turned back up, put a nice divergence in, that would be a bottom. So we'll see if that does put in a bottom. We do have a line down here representing that lower trend line. Disney, that gap down was in my opinion, was the capitulation right here. This was a capitulation. We got in this just a couple days ago. Uh-oh, I lost my videos unavailable on that. Why is my video unavailable? Let me see something here. I'll be right back here. Hold on. All right, this is the video. I'll just add this to the video, and then I'll send this video out. just for the overnight trade. I want to set and going into tomorrow, I want to set the parameters to this, to these parameters right here. Do a little back testing for today. 3, 2, 12. The important part is instead of we're putting a stop loss at 6 ticks, I'm actually going to, and then this trailing start is going to be after 3 ticks, which is a break-even trailing start after the first profit comes in. It'll follow up by 3 ticks. But the important part is the stop loss. The candlestick loss is a big difference here. It's actually changed that. I'm just going to show you. If you move this to signal bar low and then run this, you're going to get a negative result, and it's probably because of one trade. Largest losing trade was 800 and something. Was that 800? I can't even read that. That's a big loss. That's because sometimes you get these big spikes in the candle at the open and close, and you can't control the bot if it has a big newsworthy, candle. So sometimes I like to put this stop loss at a hard stop loss, and that means you need to push it at 6 ticks. And then if we run that now, then you see the profit is much, it's a really good profit. And the other thing is, this was trading the overnight trades. It's actually scroll that down to use trading hours. We're going to use real-time hours here. Let's see if that does anything different. Sometimes it's worse. Sometimes it's good to trade over. Yeah, see? Sometimes it's good to let this thing just run. And then works ETN. Let's double check that. Just the extended hours real time, or we just go to all the way up on the top. You'll see use instrument settings. So that's running the after hours and regular hours. And we limit our losses with a tight trailing stop. Again, the trailing stop, I have it at 6 ticks here. Now, you could adjust this a little. Let's see what happens when we put it on 5. It's 425. See, right there, that's a magic. 6 has always been a magic area for me. Let's put it on 7. Oh, 7 is performing pretty good. 8 up to 550. Oh, see, 8's too much. So that's 6. It's 425, and the 7 tick stop. Not that this is gonna play out exactly, but it sometimes gives us a good idea of what the range is, and that increases the trade profitability by 75% or 73%. That's pretty good results for one day. Let me just copy that. I want to send it out with the email here. Alright, that's the end of the video. I want to send the video out there. We'll catch you in the morning. Market's up here at 775. Expected a pretty good day tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised to get another big day tomorrow. I'm going to stick around here with you for a few more minutes as I get this video out and stuff, but I just want to close out the video. Don't forget to check out the Discord. Don't forget to make sure you get the coupons for the last couple days, and that's about it. All right, so let's get this going.